Intro
Because
song.
we know that all good podcasts have like a little pre-intro banter, a little teaser of what's happening before, and that we're no different because we're
Hmm.
professional here.
Yeah, I just gotta lubricate my throat. One sec.
You have to.
Sorry, I was drinking
What's
water.
that?
Lubricate my throat.
Oh, I thought you meant like motor oil is what you were gonna go for.
Well, I do like motor oil. If I'm gonna be honest here,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a bit of a refined taste, you know.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast.
This is
Um,
Yash.
Title is in progress currently.
You're supposed to say your name and then the
Oh,
title.
this is Henry.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So, well, it would have to be. There's no one else here.
Well, I mean, you gotta tell me someone to prove that it's you, because we never really know. You could not be Henry.
Well, what's a fact only Henry would know?
Um, you're a bigot. No,
That's
no,
not
no.
true.
Furry.
Furry. That's right, I am a
No.
furry. My fursona? It's a wolf.
Oh, my fursona. It's a reptile. I'm a scaly.
You're
Actually,
scaly?
I do have that dinosaur dragon onesie that I got for Halloween. Still,
That's true.
I've adopted as my fursona.
That's a dead ringer right there. Why do you have a dinosaur onesie?
Well, it's because Edward and I we're at Blue Notes together, and I thought, well, these onesies look pretty good. And here's the thing: I
Yeah,
don't want to pull up with being the only one with a onesie, so we decided to get matching onesies. And naturally, the
right.
only one that had like both our sizes, because I'm pretty sure they're for children, was the dinosaur one.
Okay. Oh, a dinosaur.
Yeah,
Thought
it's
it
like
was like
purple though.
big lizard or something.
No, no, no. I think it's like a magical dinosaur or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I was at Blue Notes, I just bought like jeans, I think. But,
Thought you only shopped at Aeropostale.
I've never shopped at Aeropostale. It's a
Hollister?
Hollister. Yeah, Hollister. Abercrombie and Fitch, actually.
I couldn't remember that one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
American Eagle.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I do
Classic,
like my American Eagle.
classic white boy apparel right there.
Mm-hmm. Being a white male myself.
Um, Being yourself, Yes Varden,
J2.
the JT the white male. You shouldn't put your
Yeah.
full name on the. You shouldn't put your full name on the internet. It's not safe.
We could probably bleep that out, can't
We
we?
can. I don't think I have the technical skill or know-how to edit a sound recording,
Well,
but
yes, in fact.
I could. Yeah, I've already got your credit card info.
I mean, I don't think anyone would want to steal my identity because let's be honest, you could do a lot better.
Yeah. Like if you want to steal someone's, you want to go big, right? You don't want to like. I
Like
mean,
if
you steal someone's identity, then you have to pay their bills.
like
Then
if
you gotta take care of their kids. Their mortgage is not your mortgage. Not your. Now you have your credit score. You know.
like I'd say I'm like the tutorial level where like when you first like load up a game and they have that
Yeah.
like that dummy course where like you just test out like the basic skills. That's
Yeah.
like
The
me.
mechanics. That's like every day
Mechanics.
for me. I'm like learning something new.
Wow.
How to operate like scissors.
Scissors? You don't know how to use scissors?
Well, scissors are tough because like some scissors are like right-handed, and I'm left-handed, and so I'll be
Well,
trying to cut stuff, and it just like it'll be awful, and I'll just like feel bad, but then I realize like the world is like stacked against me because I'm left-handed,
against
right?
you. Oh,
The world's not built for people like me,
it's
you
stacked
know?
against you.
Yeah,
Uh, You are a
us le-
minority. Are you saying that you're a
I
minority?
the left-handed people are like 1.1% of the population. It's only you know.
Can you fact check that? I'm not quite sure if I believe that you're
Uh,
1.1% of the
well,
population.
if I'll believe,
Isn't it more like
I'll do,
half?
I'll fix it in post.
You'll fix it in
I think
post.
I
I
think
thought
it's
you said
closer
you
to
didn't have
like
the technical know-how.
I think it's closer to like 0.5% of people.
Half of a percent or
Wh- half a percent.
half of so 0.25%?
Yeah, one quarter percent of people.
1/4%. Like 3/7 of a percent.
Now I know math was never your strong suit.
Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't. My worst
That's
course
why
is math.
yes, that's fair.
Yeah.
First year math, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we already did in high school.
How's that going?
How high school or
Yeah.
math? High school?
Either.
Well, I'm not in high school. I'm not
Okay.
dating a high schooler because I'm not Scott Pilgrim or you.
I am also not Scott Pilgrim or dating a high schooler. So
Speaking of high schoolers, did you get my text I sent you? Because I was like going through my Google Photos, and all I could
yeah,
find were just like weird videos of you saying and doing really weird stuff.
yeah, nothing offensive. I hope nothing that
Uh
could come back to bite me because that's my biggest concern. I don't know what's out there.
oh, I know something that's out there.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh,
Never
so you caught on to it.
caught on to
It's
what?
just a nice picture in your washroom.
I
Nothing
don't think
sexual. I feel like the listeners, if there
oh
are any, which I'm
I
assuming
think
there aren't.
I think it'd be better if it were sexual.
You think it'd be better for sexual, given the
I
subject
think it
matter?
given the subject matter of certain things. Um, yeah. Well, I think
Like
we should
segue
get
on.
into we should get into our first topic.
Uh,
Do you have any bit? Do you have any bits prepared?
yeah, I in fact do have a bit. Comes with
Would
a
you
little
like
bit
to
of a
go?
story,
Would you?
or
Okay.
do you want to
Well,
go first? Do you want to go
I'll
first?
let you go first. I'll let you.
You'll let me go first. The tutorial level, as I've
Yeah,
said.
yeah, yeah. Well, this is like the first bit ever. So if you don't do a good job, like we'll have no listeners. It'll be over before we even start.
Um.
So
Okay,
no
now that's a
pressure there,
lot of
right?
stress. I feel like I don't do well under stress.
I
But
think you don't do well anyways,
no,
regardless of the pressure
put upon
around
me
you.
by the world and you.
Yeah, yeah. Mostly me
Yeah,
though.
mostly
Mm.
you. You do put a lot of pressure on me. A lot of sexual tension.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, showing your ankles whenever we're walking
could
around.
could just cut it with a knife.
Ah. But
Well, I
yeah,
missed that.
anyway,
Okay, get
sexual
into it.
tension aside,
Okay.
this does have to do with our sexual tension, in fact, so it's a pretty good segue.
Oh, good.
Um,
Good segue. Huh?
so imagine, uh, open scene. This is a early February day. I'm
Early
minding my
Feb.
own business, minding my own
Okay.
business, and I hadn't shaved. I hadn't shaved for one in
Okay.
like a day or
Bad
two.
shit.
I hadn't
Where
shaved.
are we? Let's set the scene for me. What's
We're
the what? Where are we
we're at the
in the world?
Trap House on Gun, back
We're
in
at the trap house.
London, Ontario, Western University.
Mhm.
I
There
probably
we go.
shouldn't say the
More.
address.
Put
Um,
some more personal information out there. It's
Personal
on my credit
information.
score.
0.
Yeah, it's -5 actually.
Yo. But we're minding my own business, and Henry and I, we're roommates. If you
hmm
couldn't tell by our
Well, we used to be.
very oh well, we still are until May 1st. So
Technically, yeah. Thanks for paying me.
I did, yeah, I did.
Yes, that's why
Okay,
I'm thanking you.
you're welcome.
All right.
Um, I'm minding my own
I'm gonna take
business.
a
Come out of my room. I'm missing my good friend Henry. It seems like he's been a bit shy, a bit cautious, avoiding me as of late,
a bit
and
a bit timid,
a
perhaps.
bit
Yeah.
timid. And I'm like, there's nothing out of character. I'd say I'm like the alpha male of the relationship.
I
I,
would
I'm
disagree,
I
but
am the
I'll let
top.
you have
I'm
that for a second.
You let me have that for a second. I'm the
You
top,
can
and
have
Henry's
that.
the figurative bottom,
Okay.
as I've in the past year physically overpowered the stick man. But
Subjectively, that's like a.
subject. Uh, well, if you were to run, I wouldn't catch up.
Mm,
So, I come out to see my nice, timid, sexually bottom roommate,
meek. I might be like a meek
Meek,
sort of person.
and I'm waiting, and he slinks around. He slinks out of his room like a slippery snake. like a
Hmm.
snake, and he
Old
says
snake.
he tells me that I look like a piss porn actor,
Oh.
and
Yeah, I
and
did say that,
I'm
didn't
taken
I?
aback. I'm taken aback.
Taking back.
I'd say I'm not going to say I'm great looking, but I wouldn't say I identify as an actor in piss themed pornography. And
No, I mean, but that's like, it depends what you've seen, right?
I haven't seen me though. That's the problem. I don't really know what it means, but I from the way you said it, your face,
My
I
face.
judge that there's a negative connotation, as you are a connoisseur of
Well,
piss pornography.
I wouldn't say connoisseur so much as sommelier, like
Some
the
yeah,
French wine drinker.
hmm,
Yeah, like
yeah,
champagne,
like champagne, exactly.
but it's not champagne. It's human urine.
Human urine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I try and compose myself. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. But it's too late. Henry, like, he smells the blood in the water. He sees it. He sees me
Mhm.
panicking, and he latches on to this little bit of his that I'm a piss porn actor. I can see it
Mhm.
in his eyes. What were you thinking that moment? Think you
I'm
had me
like
in the
I'm re-
corner?
I said I'm ready to milk this cow till it's skin and bones.
Yeah, milking my udder, my single udder,
Oh, your single udder, yes,
my single udder.
single
Um,
male udder.
masculine udder,
Yes.
and and he thinks he has me, but little do you know, I compose myself and I got my comeback. I say, well, piss porn doesn't have to be sexual, and
Now
here I
here's where
am.
the now here's where the first problem emerges. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, well, it's in the name.
But
This will be an easily contestable point. Because obviously, piss porn is in fact it is sexual. It has to be by its very nature
but
and
you're talking
making.
about names, and I mean, you can appreciate human urine and have it not be sexual. If you go on Reddit,
Ah,
people they call like pictures of like Earth, like Earth porn or stuff like that,
yeah.
right? And I or food porn, there's like really good food, and I'm just here saying, well, it doesn't have to be sexual. You can appreciate your piss. You should check it every once in a while, make sure there's no blood, all that sort of stuff.
How?
As someone who drinks
What
a
do you
lot of
mean every
water,
once
I
in a
take
while?
pride in my pee being very clear. You
Yeah,
know,
you take
and
pride in
I'm
that.
at yes, yeah.
Okay,
Why?
yeah, yeah. I'm just asking, I'm just clarifying for the audience.
Clarifying for the
You take,
audience. Yeah, I take
then
no
like
shame.
if I could soundbite that, you'd be saying, I take pride in my piss
I do. It is from
on
myself,
on record.
on record, on jaw.
Okay, just making sure.
Just
Just
making
making
sure.
sure here.
Just making sure. And I I know that if I show and have like an outward just expression of discontent, that you'll never let it go. You'll never let it go. So I take it as a compliment, and I say, well, piss porn doesn't have to be sexual. So thank you very much that you've recognized my excellent quality of pee. And
Well,
Henry,
this was,
you were appalled. You're appalled by what I
I'd
said.
have to say, 2 months ago, and I've thought about it every single day.
While you're
I've
peeing,
been. This is like it's like a thesis in a way. It's like this is what like I'll work my whole life towards this.
your whole life,
You know,
so you
my
say,
whole however long it is,
or however
until
short.
I can prove. But now we have the ultimate tool. We have an audience of possibly one person.
Well, I know. I think I have two people who are going to listen to this. Shout out to Abigail Marsh. This is your
You
birthday
can't
present.
say people's last names on the internet. Now
Uh,
they've got her credit card info.
Sorry, Abby. This is your 4 month late, 4 or 5 many month late birthday present because Henry can't schedule for shit. He doesn't
When's her
think you're
birthday?
worth the time. It was many a month ago. Many a month ago,
Now,
first semester.
uh, here, listen. I've already got her credit card. The first number, it's a it's a five.
A five. Second number,
A five.
4.
No, I don't know second, but I've got the first number.
How? How do you have
Yeah,
his first number?
it's a five.
Okay, it's a five.
well, you said her full name on the internet, and it's with I'll give it a 70% chance probability
I should probably let her know
statistics.
I've compromised her entire identity.
Yeah, I've got her
She's
credit
gonna have
score.
to
It's
move
not
to
good.
Lesotho.
Lesotho. I don't. Why would you say that? No, I know where she lives.
Oh no. Um,
Got her credit score here, and it's not good.
not good. You'd think if you study,
480.
if you're like an
Ooh.
economics student, you'd have a credit score.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think
The
so,
the
but
way I always thought it, like I thought if it was like like when you're playing a game and you want to like be number one, I thought that like the closer you get to zero, the better you are.
yeah,
And
that's like my bank account.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
because like here's the thing, like last time, like everyone tells me it's better to have more than less, but like last time I had a lot of something. The doctors were really concerned. You know,
No, I don't.
you don't know. Remember,
Uh,
I was concerned for my though very absent health. I went to the
yeah.
doctors. I went to the clinic to get myself checked.
Your rapidly fleeting health. Yeah, you went to the clinic on yeah. I
The
remember this.
clinic,
You remember you telling me this on campus.
yeah. I went there.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm a bit concerned for my health. I just want to get some regular checkups. And
Hmm.
the nurse, wonderful lady, she's like, well, that's wonderful. We'll get you checked right up, and we'll let you know how you're doing. And
Yeah, yeah.
they do a couple diagnostics, and
Okay.
this is my first hint of either what at the time what I thought was like pleasure. I'm like, oh, it's doing great, but later I'd find out that it was not okay. Um,
Oh.
they do their diagnostics, and I'm sitting in the waiting area, and I see like the doctor and the nurse like frantically walking back and forth between the rooms, checking like
Hmm.
files and documents,
Yeah,
and
yeah, they were
they tell
checking
me
the
that
files and documents.
yeah, so now it's been like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, maybe an
Yeah.
hour. I'm never a good
And
judge of time.
and you've run out of people to talk to you in the waiting room.
Yeah, yeah. It seemed they were
Yeah.
from like the looks that the doctors were giving me, they were kind of like edging like further and further away as well. So
Hmm.
I was running out of people to talk to, and they finally call me in. And at first, I thought I won something
Yeah, yeah.
because there's like the doctor was sitting at the table, the nurse looking very frazzled behind the doctor, and
Hmm.
they say, well, we legally have to document this, but we've never had anyone get them all right before. And
That's
yeah, get
great.
all of them. So like this is when I
All of
thought
them.
like,
Oh.
yeah, every single one. I had every single condition.
Every
And
single condition, like condition for success.
well, it depends on your mindset. If you have like a growth mindset, anything can be a
Right.
condition for success. But in this
I've got a
case,
growth mindset. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, well, something was growing for sure. Let's just say that.
Oh,
Um, but they said that
okay.
they had to legally document me and put me on a list.
Hmm.
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
people are on this list?
Well,
How many other like you out there?
well, here's the thing. There's nobody like me. There was a list before, but turns out like everything I had was a bit too long for like the pre-existing list.
Right, 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 right.
Right, right,
So you
right.
got like your own list.
Yeah, I got my own list. It was
Hmm.
called isolate and detain or
Hmm.
something.
Yeah.
I couldn't really tell cuz I was ecstatic. They had she like the doctor, she had like a bowl full of lollipops and asked if I could have one. And she just looked at me. If I couldn't tell was scorn or remorse in her eyes, and she said,
Hmm.
"Sure, take one." And I heard her mutter something under her breath. I could have sworn it was like "while you still can," but I don't know.
Yeah, that's not something a nurse would say. Nurses don't mutter. So
Yeah, they don't. Well, it was a
yeah,
doctor, but like regardless, they don't mutter.
that's true. Regardless of yeah, absolutely. Well,
But
that's
yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Now, two great bits. First one about piss porn.
Well, we
The
never really
second
got to
one
the
about
bit.
you having all STDs.
Well, I never said they're
And then
STDs.
I made a logical assumption, but congrats on that.
Yeah, dude. Like, here's the thing. It's like I said. Uh, I'm number one for once. I've never been number one
No,
before, and now I'm the
yeah, because
first person to have every STD
like
known
when
to
I
man.
hear about a person with an STD, I'm like, this guy fucks, right?
Yeah.
So that's big, right? That's big
So that
news.
means that like if I have every ST sexually transmitted disease, that
You've had
means
everything,
I must fuck a lot.
or once, unluckily.
But then I wouldn't be the only one with all of them, right?
Oh, that's true. They just haven't got their results back yet. I mean, they're on a list, a waiting
Mm,
list.
maybe.
You
It's like
know,
I could be like I could be like James Bond, a biological weapon. I don't think he's
James
like a
Bond
weapon.
he's like a human weapon. That's like the plot of Gold Ring Finger.
Gold ring finger.
Gold Ring Finger, yeah. He had a gold ring finger.
But
It was wedding, yeah.
we were supposed to like call people and get their opinion on this
We
piss
can
porn bit, like phone
we
a
can do
friend.
that. Yeah. Oh well, you should have planned that better.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
So we can still call people.
You want to call people?
We can call people.
Who's
I
our
can get
first?
I can
How
get
many
the list
people do you want to
going.
call? Okay.
Maybe
Who's on your list?
2 or 3. That's a good amount. I
Two or
remember
three.
telling
Okay.
like the president of like the Hindustan Association I was going to call them from like my
Okay.
podcast, and now thinking back to it, I might regret that.
That might be a decision. Someone you should look up to, and now you've put them in a precocious position
Well,
that
I
people
didn't
do.
make it on the exec team for next year anyway, so I think it's fine.
They didn't
I'm
let you
not
on.
the type to burn bridges, but I don't think that like asking them whether they think piss porn is sexual or not would be put me like compromise my
Hmm.
integrity.
You've got
But
nothing. You've got nothing to lose.
I truly don't have anything to lose
That
except
makes
for
you
my position as the person with all STDs, the only one.
right. Right.
Um, we could call Gunvir Ranu first.
You said another last name. You're 3 for 3.
Oh God, 3 for 3.
Well, you didn't say
Um,
mine, so
well, that's not his
yeah.
full name. It's not his full name.
You just said his full name.
No.
I've got his credit score right here.
What's his
Really
credit
good.
score? Really good.
980. Yeah, it's great.
Wow. What's the first digit of his credit card? I
5.
think it might be a 7. It's 5 again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not a lot of
Really?
visas around here. Yeah.
Not a lot of visas.
No. No. Could be.
Really.
Could be. Yeah.
But we'll get this
All
phone
right.
call dialing.
You
See
get
if I
them.
make
You
your
get
mouse
dialed
off.
in.
Can you hear that?
Just it'll be a simple question. Yeah. Get real close to the microphone there.
Hello?
Hello, Gunvir.
Hello, Gunvir.
You can't hear him, but Henry's saying hello. We have a very important question for you in front of a large audience, of
A
which
large
I've
audience.
compromised your identity, your
Oh,
credit card
what's happening?
information, and credit score too.
Yeah.
You need the 3 wacky numbers as well?
We'd love them.
Yes. I have them.
999? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One
No,
second.
no.
Henry, were those the numbers that you had?
They were half the numbers I had. Yes.
He said they were half the numbers. But back to our question. So, very, very important scientific question being, in your opinion,
Mm-hmm.
either objectively or subjectively, is piss porn sexual? Or can it be in some capacity platonic or non-sexual in nature?
I think the answer is quite clear, and the answer is that it can be platonic, and it's not always sexual.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa, okay. That is a great answer.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. We'll have to mull this
All right.
over. But we'll get back to you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I
That's
wouldn't
big.
say that he's any sort of expert in piss porn, but I would say that is one person going for me.
There's
That
one. That's big.
and you have 0. Do you have someone you'd like to call?
Yeah, I'll make a call. I think I'll call.
Michelle, maybe.
I think I will not call Michelle about this
See, I
just
didn't
right
say the
now.
last name this time.
Very
Probably
good.
because I can't
Very good.
pronounce it, but
I think I'll. It's not hard to pronounce.
why don't you pronounce it for me?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Obama.
Obama. Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
you're dating Michelle Obama.
Yeah. Don't tell Barack.
Hussein.
Who?
Barack.
Okay. I'm gonna give a little phone
Hussein.
call to
Obama.
Ethan. See what he thinks.
Ethan Birch. He did message me on Discord.
That's okay.
Hello.
Hello, Ethan. How's it going? Guess what? You're live on the podcast.
I'm live.
You're live on the podcast,
Oh
and
my
we
God.
got just one question for you, Ethan. In your
Okay,
opinion,
what's the question?
is piss porn sexual or not sexual?
Hold on. 1 second. There's a YouTube video playing right now in the background of my phone, so I can't. Give me 1 second. Why is it playing? Okay, what?
Is piss porn sexual or not sexual?
Okay, so I think if you asked me this question a year ago, I would probably tell you it's sexual. But
Okay.
I would say now, I'd say it's probably considered, it's avant-garde for sure, but it's definitely a form of art.
A form.
I
So
would say.
you're saying to me right now, on record,
Yes.
not
Yep.
sexual.
Avant-garde.
Not sexual.
Oh.
Unless you are turned on by it, which I'm not.
Okay.
So it's not sexual. It's not.
You really hammered that point home.
Yes.
Yes. That you're definitely not attracted to it. On
Absolutely
record.
not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay. You're sure talking a lot about it.
All
right. Thanks, you,
have a good
Ethan. Have a great night.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks so much.
Well, I'm just going to have to say this right here. The tarot cards are not in your favor.
Yeah, I read the tarot cards too. Not looking good.
The tarot cards?
The tarot cards, yeah.
We could try one more phone call.
One more. This will be it.
More.
Deal
This will
breaker
be
right
it.
here. Winner takes all.
I think this is time to get some gender equality.
Oh, that's true. Well, it won't be equal, so.
Well,
that's
I don't talk to female. Okay, we'll call 2 people, 2 females.
No, it's okay. One female.
One female.
One female.
Okay. And as someone who is totally known for his ability to talk to members of the other gender, let me just look through my list of people whose phone numbers I possess.
Mm-hmm. There's like
I
what?
apparently have Prisha's. I could call Philippa.
Please don't call.
Philippa.
You call who you gotta call.
Who do I call?
Who do you trust?
Good question.
That's the question. Who can you trust nowadays?
Who can I trust nowadays?
Certainly can't trust me.
I think I'm going to have to try hedge my bets with our biggest fan. And
hedge your we'd be happy to have her on the podcast.
Let's see if she picks up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Abigail.
Abigail, no last name this time.
No last name this time. Otherwise known as Abe.
Abe?
Surprised people have been picking up so far. Not as hopeful this time.
They usually decline my calls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that why you never pick up my calls?
Oh, no, that's not why.
You have reached.
Well, that's
tragic.
I could never have guessed that.
We're not going to spend too much time on this bit, so I think we'll wrap it up.
Oh, she said she's watching a show of her parents. One sec.
That's big.
Uh,
That's big. That's big.
no
So you're telling me
worries.
there's a chance.
There's a chance. We'll see if she calls in the next 10, 15
Mm-hmm.
seconds. And if so, we'll
Well,
pursue. If
let's
not,
hold our
we
breath.
will
Okay.
we'll hold our
15
breath in
seconds.
anticipation.
Starting. Ready? I'll tell you when to start. Okay. Okay. Start now. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Well, you're holding your breath
Nothing.
for real.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I think it's time.
I thought we were supposed to hold our breath.
Now, I've been thinking about this segment for a long time.
And
I think you're gonna love it. I think you're
okay,
gonna love it a lot. Now, little segment I like to call hentai or town name. Now, so what I've done here is I've collected a list of Japanese art films. Japanese art film.
And you've been thorough in this research.
I've done let's just say I put a lot of time into this.
So you're coming on record on the podcast saying that you've put a lot of time and effort into Japanese avant-garde art films.
Films. They're films. They're
the film industry.
Yes. Hand drawn, meticulously worked on. Really just phenomenal work I've seen. So
from these Japanese artists.
Yes. So what this bit's going to be is I'm going to tell you either a name of a Japanese hentai film, or a town or city in Japan. Are you ready?
I am ready.
And you have to tell me which if it's a hentai or a town name. Okay, you ready?
Okay. This might be a bit difficult here.
I'm going to do a little voice, an accent, but in no means am I being derogatory.
I hope you're cognizant that this could potentially 30 years from now ruin your career, much like the photo I have of you in the washroom you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, my nudes. Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get into it. Okay, first one. You ready?
Always.
Uratsuki Dojo.
Can you repeat that?
Uratsuki Doji.
Doji. Uratsuki Doji. You know, trying to think of like if it was a town, like how it'd be. I think it'd be a nice small town if it were. Sounds very nice. Maybe the mountains. I'm gonna go with that. It is a town.
Now that's a great guess, but it's wrong.
It's wrong.
That's hentai.
It's a hentai. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like the genre, like what it's about, written down?
I didn't know. I didn't look into that too much. I got this from IMDb, the International Movie Database.
So you're saying you didn't put as much work into the research as you suggested?
No, I didn't.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm immensely saddened.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Shinhidaka, Hokkaido.
Now, I know Hokkaido is a place in Japan.
But that doesn't mean anything, you know.
Well, okay, you got me there. I was like 99% sure this time around. But now I'm not as sure. But okay.
Okay.
Can you repeat that one last time?
Shinhidaka, Hokkaido.
I think I'm gonna have to stick with it and say it's a town.
Oh, dead on. It's a town.
Dead on? See, your mind tricks don't work on me anymore.
Was it the name? I got you.
I think it was the name.
Okay, that's probably.
It had a very distinct Japanese place in it.
Now, okay, this one. Ready? You ready?
I'm
This
ready.
is the third one. Shinjuki.
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 Well, no place names this time around.
Short and sweet there.
Short and sweet baby.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before, like, I was inclined to think that like a shorter name would mean it's a town because towns don't have long names. But as the last one showed, that's not true.
That's not always true.
I haven't guessed hentai yet, but I think I'm gonna have to go with that this time around.
Hentai?
Yeah.
That's a great guess, but it's wrong.
I'm really not having it today, am I?
That's a town. Okay.
That is a town.
That is a town.
Yikes.
Okay. It was a good guess, though. You know, we tried. Okay, now.
I think your reverse psychology is really getting on to me now.
I'm not trying to trick you here. Okay. This one might be a little tough. This one, I think, was the toughest one. And I got these in my IMDb, okay? Are you ready? Hotel bitch.
Hotel bitch. Well,
yeah, hotel bitch.
Hotel bitch. Well, I think that might be a Japanese regional dialect.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure
I don't know Japanese, so.
I don't know Japanese. And here's the thing: I don't want to use my preconceived notions of language.
You don't want to make assumptions.
I don't want to make assumptions by the name, because hotel bitch could just be you pronouncing it wrong.
It could be a hotel
mispronunciation of a town.
Mm-hmm.
But
that'd be awful with me.
I know that you do feed off the fear and misery of others.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna have to go with a hentai this time.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Hotel bitch.
Absolutely right. I wonder who gave it away.
It was a tough one. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do two more. I got some more. But you know, I'm not gonna.
I have time to redeem myself.
Okay. Furubira.
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 Okay.
Okay. What do you think? Initial thoughts. What are you thinking right now? And what's going through your head right now?
Well, like I said, I like to imagine if it was a town, how it'd look. I think this would be a really nice seaside town. They do a lot of fishing. There'd be the primary commodity. Maybe some good sushi chefs.
Okay, yeah.
I felt like I was going with my initial gut for some of the others.
Okay.
Hotel bitch, one of them. But
that was,
I think I'm gonna have to go with hentai.
Yeah? Final answer? Wrong. It's a town.
Yo, okay, I feel like this is a lot harder than it seems.
Yeah. Okay. Now this one, last one. This is it. This is the winner takes all right here, okay?
Winner takes all.
Now mind you, this list is from IMDb.
IMDb has an extensive list of
They had a long list. Now this one I think is the most difficult one on this list for sure. This was like save the best for last, okay? You ready?
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm
Bates
ready.
Motel.
Bates Motel.
Bates Motel. This was on the list. So, what's your answer gonna be?
Well,
Bates Motel.
Hitchcock was a pretty cool guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Bates Motel. I think it might be neither, none of them.
No, so close. Apparently. Oh, you still got an answer?
Well, you said apparently. Now I'm second guessing myself.
Okay. Well, let you make your decision. You gotta let me know that. That's the final call.
Final call.
Yeah, last call.
Hentai.
5. Absolutely right. Apparently, according to IMDb, in their infinite wisdom, Bates Motel is in fact a hentai.
I feel kind of bad that you just you saved me there.
Did I say? Well, it's okay.
You saved me there.
We're all winners here, right?
You did save me from my infinite misery of having only getting a single one, right?
Let's see. I'll check the list here.
Well, I went into this thinking that I was going to absolutely win this with
Yeah. You thought this
no
was like
chance
an
of
easy.
failure. Very
You thought this was
easy.
like a clean sleep or something.
Like I was going to say, I'm not a connoisseur
I think
or
you
a
went 50-50 here.
50-50.
But mind you, two of the ones you got right were Hotel Bitch and Bates Motel. So
Maybe I should go into the hospitality business is what you're saying.
maybe hotels is just on your mind.
Hotels are always on my mind.
Mm-hmm. Because you work there.
In Hotel Bitch or Bates Motel?
Hotel Bitch.
Hotel Bitch.
Yeah.
All right. The one and only Hotel Bitch.
It's like Hotel California, but it's like a little spin to it, you know?
A little spin to it.
Okay. Well, that's a bit I had. That's really good. What else is on your mind right now? What are you thinking about?
I've
Going
been
through that
thinking
big
about a
body
lot of
image.
things,
Yeah.
I was reminiscing a lot
Okay.
about our previous times
Don't
in
think
high
too
school
much. Don't think
education.
too hard. High school.
And
Wow.
and I
That's
was thinking of some of our bits, our classic
mhm.
bits. We've had some good
Yeah.
ones throughout the years, good
We've
bits we
had
worked
some.
on together.
It's almost sad that I'll never see you again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really sad.
Yeah. It's terrible. Hey, when are you moving out? What day?
I think we already talked about this, the 29th.
Oh, I guess I'll see you there.
Yeah, but
Yeah. But then I'll never see you again ever. So sad.
oh, so
Yeah.
sad. It
It's
sucks
awful.
we never got to make our wine cellar beneath our house.
Yeah, um I really wish there was a wine cellar.
In your new house.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll make one.
Maybe you'll make one.
Maybe they'll let
Well,
me, yeah.
that's
Well,
I keep my hopes up. It seems
okay.
like
Well,
your
keep on with
landlord might let you.
your story there,
What story?
would you?
Oh, my story that you
Whatever
interrupted.
you were. Yeah, that the story
And
interrupted.
looking at a picture of you as a fetus in the 9th grade when
No,
we were not friends. I think
we.
you thought you were too good for me.
I didn't think I was even like
Cognition of me.
too. I think
Be brutally
grade
honest.
9. I didn't think that I was even a person.
Ah,
Not quite yet. Not quite
not quite
then.
yet.
Not there yet.
Not there
Not quite a
yet.
man. Not quite a man, but not quite not a man.
But
You
in
know?
some like sick turn of fate, we were both granted the opportunity to sit next to each other or in front of each other in ninth
Oh,
grade math class.
Mrs.
God bless Mrs.
Kate. Can't say her last
Well,
name.
we're not saying her first name.
Oh,
Mrs. Can we say it?
Can we say it? I think, is she alive?
She goes hiking. She goes hiking. We know
How,
that.
when's the last time we've heard of her? Realistically,
12th grade.
she was pushing like she was getting there. She was up there.
She was up there, but I think she might still be Mrs. What's a good
Let's
alias?
nickname.
Little
How
nickname.
about we call her Mrs.
Wagon Hand.
What Mrs. Wagon Hand?
Mrs.
Yeah,
Wagon Hand.
Mrs. Wagon
Wonderful
Hand.
old lady.
Old
God
lady,
bless her
little
soul.
old lady,
Mrs. Wagon Hand.
Mrs. Wagon Hand.
The year before she retired, she taught us
Grade 9 math. What did you learn
great.
from that class?
Absolutely
Line.
nothing.
Y equals mx plus b, I think.
Binomial substitution.
Absolutely right, maybe.
But we were in like those classrooms. There was like groups of 4 desks.
Little
4 desks.
little quadruplets.
A quadrant, shall we say?
A square, even.
Square. Not quite a
Square.
rectangle.
Well, a square is a rectangle, but
A rectangle isn't a square.
a rectangle is also not all
A
squares are
rectile?
rectangles. Not all rectangle. Reptiles, yes, reptiles.
But
Reptile
we were
herbivores.
sitting in front of one another, in front
Yeah.
of one another. Henry, this man right here, he did not look the way he does now, but he looked pretty
No,
distinctive. A little
I had
pasty.
a pay. Okay. Okay.
And I remember this one lazy afternoon, I got thinking. I saw a movie earlier that week, perhaps even the night before. Don't quite
An
remember.
adult movie?
No.
No.
Uh,
Okay.
it featured adults. It was In Time, featuring
Mm,
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, what a film!
What a film!
What what a film! It won every Oscar that year. Actually,
I'm not sure if that's true.
it's that year. It swept the Oscars. It won Best Actor. A person didn't even win. Actually, it was the movie itself,
I am
which was
factually
strange.
sure that it won no
It
Oscars.
won Best
It has
Director.
a 37% on Rotten Tomatoes and a
It won. It
6.7 on
won.
IMDb.
It won Best Movie of the Year, Best Feature Film, Best Foreign Film.
It was nominated for no Oscars. It was nominated for 2 awards. Can you guess
Which
them?
awards? Was it like the bad movie awards?
No, not the Razzies. It was nominated for the 2012 Golden Trailer Awards for the Best
Oh,
Independent Poster
okay, that's something. Okay,
for like the
a
poster
poster.
promotion. And
Okay,
it
yeah,
was
posters.
nominated
Love
for
that.
the 2012 Teen Choice Awards, Choice Movie
Oh,
Actor Drama, Justin Timberlake.
okay. Well, he's a heartthrob for sure. So
I think
that's
he's
easy.
old now, on the way out, shall
He's
we say. I
he's like a
think the last film
he's
he
like a.
featured in was Trolls.
There's Trolls 2 coming out though. Trolls World Tour.
But getting back to the story, we were
Okay,
young, impressionable,
impressionable.
and ready to learn. And I had just one burning question about the economy of In Time. For those of you who
No,
haven't seen it or haven't seen it in
let's
a while,
can you give them the rundown about the system that exists in time.
so the system that exists, when you're born, you get a timer on your wrist, and that timer ticks up every second until you're 25 years old. And you have 20, and when you turn 25, instead of ticking up, the timer starts ticking down, and that's a
Uh-oh.
timer until your death. 25 years. But the kicker is that
The
in
kicker.
in this society, all forms of transaction are made with time.
So time is money, one
Time
might even say.
time is in fact money.
That would make a great movie, I think.
And I was first interested by this novel film idea, but then shocked to learn that a single coffee in this economy costed 5
5 minutes.
minutes of your life.
That's like crazy.
For a cup of Joe,
Why even drink coffee?
I have like 3 to 6 cups of coffee a day. That
That's
is
that's 15 to 30 minutes of your life
gone every day.
gone a day.
And
Okay.
what's even more baffling to me is that that movie is very heavy-handed on like socio-political messages
Yeah, for sure. Now,
about like wealth gap and disparity.
do you think that there's an interest rate on time? Or is there like a fixed amount of time in the world?
I think it's like a cryptocurrency.
Actually,
I feel that if you were to kill a
I
lot
got
of
it
people,
actually.
that's
Well,
taking a lot of time
think
out of
about
the
this.
market, and then there's less time
Every
to be
time a
traded.
baby is born, like they get more time. That's how time is introduced to the system.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
But then you could say that money gets or time gets taken out. So if someone commits
That's
a
true.
mass genocide, a mass killing,
Okay.
then money would be taken out of the system.
That's right.
And
the money
couldn't that,
supply would decrease.
yeah, and would that make money more valuable?
That would in fact make money more valuable.
So that's interesting. That's interesting to me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But with all these socio-political messages, but like the value of time, there's a big thing about how the rich, like this one rich guy, he has like 150 years of time, I
Like,
think.
what's he gonna do with all that time?
Yeah, like what's he gonna do? And he
You
ends
got
up giving
people
it to teen heartthrob Justin Timberlake.
living by the hour, you know?
Yeah,
He's like Jeff Bezos.
the Jeff Bezos of time.
Except this guy had a full head of hair.
Yeah,
Yeah. How about that?
but
Now get to your burning question, because I know you want to ask it.
that you have interrupted me with repeatedly, disrespected
I don't
me.
want to. This is a joint effort. You know, if you don't want me here,
I love you.
you were 13
Michelle
minutes
doesn't
late.
need to know.
We had an appointment set, and you were like, you know, you gave me the time, and then you wanted to like help your mother or something.
Yes, she
Honestly,
had
it's
back pain.
disrespectful.
You know who helped
It,
his mother? Justin Timberlake in Teen
oh, he
Heartthrob
did.
in
He
Hit
did love his
Movie
mother.
in Time. His
Hit
mom
movie.
died before his eyes in the film.
Yeah, that was true. That was actually his real mom.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
that's his
died in the
mother.
film?
Yeah, that actually happened. Actually,
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
But the thing that I've been trying to
That's why he
ask for
won
the
the
last
Oscar.
5 to 10 minutes
That's
has
why he won the
been
Oscar.
that if you're passing through a time zone, you have
Yeah.
to pay time. But here's the
Yes.
thing.
Okay.
If you're paying time to go through a time zone, shouldn't you get time if you go back through the time zone?
Okay, yeah.
So technically, if you're going fast enough in the opposite direction, could you infinitely gain time and money?
Now,
That's what I want to ask
okay.
you. These are the burning questions that keep me up at night.
I know you don't like to think too hard, but no.
What do you mean?
Well, okay. Just because you're moving through a time zone and like the time, like the clock time might change, it doesn't mean you're any younger or older, right? You're the same age.
Yeah, but like the money doesn't care about how young or old you are.
Yeah, but like,
because like the guy who has 150 years of time, he doesn't look
but
old.
it's like a toll route. It's like, well, because you stop aging at 25.
Yeah. So his mom looked 25. Yeah.
But it's just a toll route, you know? But it's not like, and you can't go, I mean, what's your other, and then again, like, what do you mean go infinitely fast through the time zones?
I didn't ever say infinitely fast. Just say go really fast in the opposite direction.
But you don't gain time just by crossing a time zone.
But if you pay time, doesn't that mean, because it's a market with transactions?
Yeah, and you'll get it back. But to get over there, you have to pay. You have to pay time. You probably just wouldn't, because the rich people live on the West Coast.
But then, couldn't you just evade taxes and evade losing time?
Is there tax time? Is there time tax?
They never really went that deep into it.
Why didn't they go into that? Who's organizing this system? First of all,
we can go to your trusty IMDb.
Is it the government?
And look at In Time.
You didn't do the research for me? Oh, I did the research.
Well, like the system has like enforcers who like try and enforce and make sure that the rich only have time, which is a weird concept. It was featuring the guy from Big Bang Theory. I'm trying to find who wrote the film right now. Writer Andrew Niccol. Oh, he wrote The Truman Show and Gattaca. Arguably good films. Lord of War. But he seems like someone who has pressing matters in his mind. But I just don't think that he thought through the society, and I think that if given the chance, if we're put the helms of a film studio and given full creative reign, we could remake In Time in 2020 and make it better, and not only go into the economics, but have better casting. Because here's the thing: the casting suspect.
Yeah, well, it's got Justin
Timberlake is a heartthrob, but in today's day and age, I feel like it just doesn't work anymore. You know, we have new stars.
Well, he was big. He was big in 2013. He was probably the number one paid actor ever.
Well,
that's why
that's factually wrong.
Well, he won the Oscar.
He won no Oscars.
For Trolls. Best lead performance.
Lead performance for Trolls.
Yeah, he won. It was a clean sweep, actually. Trolls won every Oscar last year.
Yeah, I think I watched the wrong show then.
Somehow also won a Tony.
Tony. Wow.
And the Grammys for their album. It's a real business, you know.
Yeah. Just put Justin Timberlake's name on everything.
Like, I'd buy it. Like, you know, what else has he done? He's like I can't name. He was in Friends with Benefits. Great film with Mila Kunis. Yeah. Stay on. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't he marry that one Indian actress?
That's what a terrible way to describe people by their nationality.
Priyanka Chopra. Didn't he marry her? Or am I thinking about the wrong set of
Nick
brothers?
Jonas?
Oh,
yeah, Nick Jonas, not Justin Timberlake. I know they're similar because of their names.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's an innocent assumption.
It's because they're both
where are you going with this?
They're both men. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, men.
You really are the worst. I feel bad for anyone listening to this podcast. It's coming in at 27 or 57 minutes so far.
We're gonna wrap up soon.
We're gonna wrap up soon.
This has got to be a tight 60.
I feel like for our first podcast could have been better.
Well, tighter. You know, if I were funnier, you know, I could have been. You know, we don't have sponsors yet. You know,
I think Dollar Shave Club could be good.
I think they just
Raid Shadow Legends. We are gamers. We are gamers.
Yeah.
G Fuel.
Yeah.
Since we're reaching the point where we're not cognition or not contraceptive. That's not the word I'm looking for.
Contraceptive?
Yeah.
That's the word you want to use?
No, I said that's not the word. We're not comprehensive anymore.
No, absolutely not.
We should probably wrap up, you know.
Wrap it up. Okay.
I can give us
you want to sign us off?
We can sign it off, and should we give a hint about what our next episode is? Because I think we already know.
Should we get like a schedule?
We will have a schedule. We'll have a schedule. Make it right here.
Let's not say anything, you know, because you know we don't know what might happen.
It's an art form, but
we'll try and get it up. You know, today it's the 7th of April. Okay, when this comes out, it might be the 8th of April. It might be 3 years from now. You know,
it might be never.
It might.
Though I have many messages from adoring fans right now asking for the link.
Did you say fans plural?
Yeah, fans plural.
All two of them.
Though after talking about reconsidering the content of today's podcast, I'm a bit apprehensive.
Yeah. Hey, we all got to start somewhere here, you know.
We all got to start somewhere.
You know,
because
this is where our journey starts.
As a spoiler, if we do have a second episode, the topic was going to be on societies. Political societies. New and novel political societies.
Oh, I love that idea because I have a few ideas I've been workshopping for a little bit, give or take.
I also have two very cool societies, but
I've been reading a great manifesto.
What's it called?
Industrial Society in this future.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the one by Marx?
No, it's a TED Talk.
It's a TED Talk. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, it's by a guy named Ted.
Yeah,
kind of like a TED Talk. All right, I
but
think we have to.
we have to
Call
wrap
it. I
this
think
up.
you
You gotta call
got a
it.
quick wrap. If
Welcome
you made it
for
yeah,
podcast. Welcome. Thank
you. If you made it this far, I adore you. Do not message me. Please do not contact me. Don't contact Yash. Don't contact our families. We won't respond.
Don't steal the identities of people whose last names I said.
Yeah, I think they're already stolen at this point.
Stolen at this point. Fair assumption.
Sure.
But
Okay. All right.
we'll be wrapping up. We'll have a name.
We'll have a name. It'll be on the title.
I had a name. Henry kicked it out, but we'll have a name.
We'll have a name.
And thank you.
Okay. Stay good. Stay inside.
Stay inside. Coronavirus is not a joke. Stay frosty.